June 20, Monday morning meditation. Slavery is over. Every man, woman, and child are free citizens. Imagine learning this as a captive human after a lifetime of forced servitude, physical abuse, and stunted intellectual development. Should be music to your ears. If the news came 2 years after you were legally declared free, and in fact slavery had been outlawed, you might still savor the flavor of freedom, but with a most bitter aftertaste. Meditate on this. June 19, 1865. The terms of Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation finally arrived to the last bastion of slavery in Galveston, Texas. 2 years after the nation officially began to right the brutal wrong of slavery. Imagine not learning of a promotion at work for 2 years, continuing to work the same job with the same status and compensation for 730 more days. Imagine not knowing your spouse was pregnant and subsequently gave birth to your child until their first birthday had passed several months ago. Imagine not having to endure the unimaginable of being slave to another person into your 50s, only to learn you were free since your 40s. 2 years is a long time. Good news. Juneteenth is a celebration, a remembrance, a reminder that we all share a past. We all have a future, and we all can be American today. I turn to Mary Elliott, curator of American slavery. Yes, that's a job title, and thankfully a historian position at the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture. She affirms, Juneteenth is important because it reminds us of what we came through and what we can achieve. The reason General Order No. 3 existed and the Union Army fought to enforce the Emancipation Proclamation is because slavery existed. It's important to remember what we went through and that we were able to get out of the bondage of slavery as a nation. It's also an important reminder that we understand what it took. It's also important that the Juneteenth holiday survives. It allows each generation to reflect what more there is to do. Juneteenth places black people at the center of the conversation about freedom, its meaning, and manifestation in this nation. July 4th is about liberty, but it was an imperfect liberty because slavery still legally existed in the nation. Mary Elliott personally recognizes both holidays because these are important moments in our shared history. Out of respect and with hope and promise, observe the holiday and let's move forward together. Take time today and this week to educate yourself and understand the upside of life in 2022 America. Get in the race.